What's up? This video is going to be about my story, my life. So, basically, I grew up in Southern California. I live with my mom and my brother. My dad died in a car accident when I was little. So, my mom raised me and my brother by herself. We had a pretty good childhood. My mom was a teacher and she started working for the school district. So she made enough money to support us and have a good life and, go on vacations and stuff. And once I got to middle school, I just started being really bad. I used to get in trouble a lot. If you knew me when I was in middle school, you'd be like, this girl is crazy, okay? Because I was. But I just started being really bad, and then it got worse. When I was a freshman in high school, my mom got married to a guy that I just did not like, and it was not good. And I just started being really rebellious, and I just really didn't care what my mom had to say, and I didn't want to listen to her. I just wanted to do my own thing. And then my junior year, I moved to Colorado by myself to live with my aunt and uncle because I just couldn't stand being around my mom and her husband anymore. It was driving me crazy. So I decided to move out there. And when I was out there, I guess you could say is when I really started being on my own and just being responsible and making my own decisions. I didn't make the best decisions. I had a boyfriend who just treated me really bad and didn't respect me at all, but I really didn't have respect for myself either, so I can't really blame him for that. But he was treating me really bad, and then in the middle of my senior year, I moved back to California, and it was 2011, best year of my entire life. I went back to Colton High and just hung out, had a blast. Nobody had more fun than me and my best friend Sadie did in high school, so, there's not really a way you can check up on that, but we did. I'm just telling you. So then after I graduated high school, I moved to Santa Monica to start community college. And I was on a cheer team, and I don't know, I guess you could say the stereotypical college cheerleader life is basically what I lived. I lived right across the street from the college campus, so I always had people over. It was just really crazy. I knew a lot of people, and I did a lot of crazy things. I had guys over all the time, just making not so good decisions. I was having a blast, but I wasn't really thinking about consequences. And that same year, 2012 in January, I got pregnant by a guy who I only knew for a week. And basically, when I told him I was pregnant, he started yelling at me, telling me that I needed to get an abortion. And of course, I didn't know what I was going to do. I'd never been in that situation before, and I just really didn't know what I was going to do. So at first, I decided that I was just going to give the baby up for adoption, and I was going to move back with my mom. And once I was back with my mom, I was just sitting around the house for like 2 months. I was really sad because I couldn't do cheer anymore. I missed cheer. I couldn't hang out with my friends. I was just sitting around my house by myself because I didn't want anyone to know I was pregnant because it was just a huge mess. I really didn't want to hear the things that people had to say. So a few months went by, and I decided that I was just going to move back to Colorado, and I was going to do dental assisting school because it was only 12 weeks long, and I knew that I could just do it really fast and just be done with school and just be a dental assistant for the rest of my life. So I decided to do that, and like the day that I moved to Colorado, I decided that I wasn't going to give my baby up for adoption, that I was just going to, do it by myself and just be a single mom. And I was 18 at the time, so I was really young, but I just had faith that I could do it, and I just believed in myself, and I knew that everything was going to be okay. So I moved to Colorado by myself once again. This time I lived on my own. I didn't have a car. Until I was 6 months pregnant, I didn't have a car. And I worked 2 jobs. I would get to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, which meant leaving my house at 3 o'clock. And I didn't get off work till 7 o'clock for my other job. So I was basically gone all day. I worked Monday through Saturday, and then on Sunday I was in dental assistant school. So I did that, and then my beautiful son, Rylan J., he was born on October 1st, 2012. Just one of the craziest days of my life. Everything changed. And at that point, I was working 2 jobs. I was an orthodontics assistant, and I was also working at Jimmy John's as a delivery driver. And a couple months after my son was born, I was let go from my ortho job. So all I had was Jimmy John's, which obviously that's not enough to pay bills. So for the next few months, I was just like job searching everywhere. I think I probably had like 8 different jobs in that time period just because it was so hard. But so now I found another really good job as an orthodontic assistant, and I got fired because I just wasn't doing a really good job at it. That's just not my area of expertise. That's not really what I wanted to do. But long story short, I took a really bad impression of someone's teeth, and it went to the lab, and the lab had to send it back because they couldn't make a retainer off of it, and the orthodontist that I worked for got really mad about that. So I got fired, basically. So what else is new, right? But this whole month, I've just been searching for a job. I found a job as a bank teller at a bank, and I start next week, so that's good. But it's just been really hard, like, really hard. Like, I never thought that it would be this hard, and, you know, I don't really have friends. I don't go out. I basically just take care of my son, work, and go to church. I'm really involved in my church, which is good. But for the past couple of years, I've just been on this journey of searching for truth and just finding the truth in the world, because I am a very spiritual person, and I do see, you know, the illusions that this world gives us, especially with the media. You know, they basically train our brains in the way that they want us to think, and I'm just here to tell people that they need to break through that, or else, you know, they'll be a slave to this world forever. And I just think that we're better than that. You know, we're spiritual people, and people need to awaken their spirits and just realize, you know, the beauty of our world, our natural world, and where we're going in the future, because right now it's not looking good. There's so much hate and negativity and war and struggle in our world, and people don't really see it. People are so consumed in their own daily lives, and, you know, just live how they want to live and really don't care. Like, they hear things that go around the world, but they don't really care. They're just, you know, wrapped up in their own lives. And I know it's even hard for me to not focus on the things of the world because, you know, I have a son that I'm raising by myself. But I just, like, deep down in my heart, I just really, really care about, you know, the human race. And I think that we can evolve into such beautiful spiritual beings and just really care for our planet, what we have. I feel like people don't realize what a beautiful blessing our planet is, and we're just destroying it at record rates, and it's really sad because there's just so many precious things on our planet, and, you know, people just don't care. They really don't. So I'm just gonna, you know, speak from my heart, not really have a script on my first couple videos because I don't really know exactly what I want to say yet. But I'll have topics coming up soon. I just wanted to share my story with you guys and my views and the things that are on my heart. Subscribe! Yeah! I'm going to make more videos, I promise. Alright, bye guys.